ye mayema na kwan so a tumi wo tumi kura wo no omo fa so di tumi no ema omayema no ene gi ho se ombeben omo me kwan bi nye me ni nsuo school dan bi nkwala ba bi ombeko school saa ne oman kakra no ene yese ejeje mu amedi be kura omayema no bi wo ha nye omo de sanse me ko hwe DC kura me ko be na otwe na me hu no enti no saa de ne me nkokra saa omo tumi ne hye omo nsa no de contractor de adwuma ma no se onye ono ye contractor ye na de contract ne ma no te adwuma ne nkoyi kura wontumi nka bi we na ye ba betena se na me ne mpanifo nim di fo makwadere mu ehwe kwan a kebima me ka bi ana se ye mensi amembu no ebeben omanfo no no omanfo no so betumi aka bi ebi enkoyi wa ha asamere man oben omanfo na we ene ba betwen kwana mpanifo mienu ane ombeboa na ndi omakwadere mu ombekirekire mu asin de mekeken no eye Owura Samuel Boatin ono eye Deputy Chief of Party Ghana Strengthening Accountability Mechanism Activity KEG International ena afi yewo Owura Yusuf Canton ono so Executive Director Community Development Alliance mpanifo mienu ena anwumre me no mo atwetwen komo Owura no me mo makwaba bibia bokode
na me adom ye ho ye
mpatwa na eja mama me ne so kakra ma me na me tii for the mahwefo so ati enkomo ye baba twetwen sanse ho hia pa mza wati ma me sha asem free ho mo nsemi okenkan ne ade a ohwa emu ode sanse ye oman susue nhyehyɛ a ye mrapon a ye hwɛ oman su constitution ne parliament nyina ye ho nhyehyɛ se ye ma memu no ene nhyehyɛ oman chichire no emen ya manfo no nti wo hwɛ mensi na 261 was enkadi nyina no asami manfo wo nti na was enke ben wo mo pe but na ye hu ne sa mo ba pro na mo didi nkomo na de mo hwa sa adwumadi na yeden na nei ayese ewo ho de but ye nhye de hu ni
yo we de me da ase na afi ma da atiefo nyina so ase
ahwefo nso da ase
na ye hwa ya ba pro 100 districts ewo oman mu ha ye de project a friend no Ghana Strengthening Accountability Mechanisms Activity na ye nam so ye de ba pro 100 districts of the country na ye hwehwe mu no ye hu say ye ka bi ma me ka bi amambo no say wo hwe ye Local Governance Act na it also aduanan no that is section 40 no it talks about citizens participation in local governance.
Okay.
Na eno no na kire say oman no ye bibia DC ye bibi oman ye bibi e wo community a e wo say nipaku bia e wo district ho no e de wo hu hyem bi say de be ya ade na obeye no e be ma nipa na oya ma omo no benya so emfaso na yekwa pro 100 districts through the Ghana Strengthening Accountability Mechanism Activity no yehu say sa hye da ho no etosini pa there are so many projects afa obehu na aban ne beye na emomu no na emfaso e wo say koso ematemamufo no enkoso sa
okay
enti obehu say to da bi ho a aman mu mpanyimfo no edwen say ebi a project we ye ma community we ye beboa wo mo na emom na nya sa project no so na bi a community no so ehia enti they don't involve the communities in the decision making process enti ube so omba project ni bewie no na emfaso a e wo say baso no na amaso sa na man we nyina akoso I will touch on 3 things the di kan say yaman yourself na ye no say no yaman na ye ade say se bibia ye bia no say mini party A na say party A na ye de a na ne matwe me ho afiri ho me fa me ho nhyemu kra enti se be koyi o se nkoyi o me fa ho na emom no de wo say nyina ye hu say aban ye bibia wo community a utua tax ne nko a de ye osika na ye de ye enti ye den a se wo de wo hu hyemu bia ebeboa enti timamefo no bebre anya adwen say okay mini party A na wo eso nti no timi fa me hu nhyem eno ne de kan ye to so mienu so no obi nso aye na adwen say from the other side no ebi a impanyimfo so mo ye hye o district assembly ho ma nkofo de o mo ho hye enema mu no so no say ono so aye na adwen say ombie mu na amanfo ahumu because enema bi ikoso wo mu a on pese obi a be hu e di say o say o invite nkofo be invite there na emom nkofo kro be invite o mo no enye nipa nkasa asese nke hia omo ba na emom no or the some considerations be so me invite and my invite na emom no nipa nkasa asese omo ba no me ma omo ma na afi de toso biensan so no ayese nipa no bebre ho nso a they are very tired of the system we are running enti yaso we yahwe enti no yehwa ade no de bia ye kwa ye ka omo mfa nya adwuma enti na ne me nkompo ena makwa akoka bi ena omo amfa na ese masai me time kwa na emom no yehwa asa ne ma ya akoso nyina so no emwa oman no because say aban ye bibi e wo opotemu na wamfa wani ani akira say wo ya ade no na so wie contractor ne bia wa anya ne ye na afi waje ne sika de ahye ne botom say wo kɔ na say bia nsuo to na say dan na obesi ye na say dan no ebu a eyetimamifo e wo ho na bebu agumoso okay say school dan na obesi ye na anya ye na say afi nsuo to na say ebu agu nkwara so asa de ye te say bisi na nsan na yeah ban na obesi ye no this year obesi ye nde ebi kra na ono mpo no ne bi mpo ni ho ba community na manfo bani ani akira hwa amade na anya ye no momma ene mabusuafo na omo suffer the consequences no enti ye ka akwakosi say niam e koso say ye ya ade ye mfa ye hu nsem ye mfa ye ni akire ye hwe ma na nye ye no eno a na ekum Ghana fo no enti wo say nyina ye bo modern say the abai be ye kakra wo ye community bia no timamufo no e ma ye independent only on our assemblyman so na ekwaje information e de aba owo ho say o ye representative na emomo no e wo say wankasa anso so no o ma mpuntudwuma bia e koso no wani di akire say de be ya emfaso asesa won saka no won sa betimi aka
Medas Mr. Katon yehwe na Mr. Boatin ka se me wotumi ana se me nka ho bintimi nko ba yehwe kwan so a ye bie mu ma amanfo no betumi akoka bi e bia contract kra de man fi nkran na oba wa woti sebe kurase ho no o man adwuma bia so nye nti wo ye den ko bisa questions e kwan no o ye den no ye na o report ama wan this YouTube corner office where me bosom miensa onto no ye de na yetumi ama manfo no aba beka de ye no ho se bia me wo tumi no se be ko bisa na manya answer me wo quarters bia me de be kwa metumi anya results.
Well, thank you, my brother, for the question. I want to plead that I will speak English.
Okay.
Because my tree is not very fluent.
But you heard the question.
I heard the question very well.
Then you can go.
Yes, thank you very much. And let me say good evening to the cherished listeners and viewers of the station, UTV, and it's a pleasure to be here. Okay. Very important question you asked, that how citizens will get to participate in local governance, and if they see something, what is the means, or is there any avenue through which their concerns can be addressed?
Yeah.
I think if you look at the Local Government Acts, and if you look at Ghana's local governance system, it's one of the very innovative local governance structures that we have set up. And many countries have come to see what we do in Ghana, to learn from us. And some have actually gone to improve on what we are doing. The system is such that it is structured to bring governance closer to the people, so that my mother in the village, my auntie in the village can also feel the presence of governance wherever they are. So participation is at the center of our local governance. Unfortunately, we have for far too long been doing local governance for the people and not with the people. Okay. For the people means some people think they know better. Some people think that, oh, they have gone to school. Those people in the villages, they are village folks, they don't appreciate what governance is about. So even planning processes that should go and start with the people, they plan for the people. So you go to, for example, if you look at the GSAM project, that program activity that has been implemented, you realize that you go to a district, they have developed their annual action plan and they've looked at the medium action plan. You want to look at how were the people involved in preparing the annual action plan. The annual action plans are supposed to be developed from the community action plans, so that each community will sit down and analyze their development. Oh, we need a school, we need a health center, we need a clinic, we need a teacher's quarters so that we can keep teachers in our village. We need a health quarters so that we can keep the midwife or the nurse in our village. So the community is supposed to go through this planning process with the local government authorities. And once each community develops their action plans, they take it to the area council. Then the area council will fine-tune these plans and it gets into the assembly. There'll actually be an assembly session where all of these plans are deliberated, then a municipal or a district annual action plan is developed. Unfortunately, we don't get to see this process happen across many of our districts. And that essentially was one of the main reasons why GSAM was set up. So for citizens to participate, it is these processes that the Local Government Act outlines that gives the opportunity for the Ghanaian to participate in the local governance process. But if the community action plans are not properly done and the communities are not involved, their inputs will not be captured there. So it means somebody who sits at the assembly and calls himself an engineer or a planner or a budget officer would now sit down and decide, oh, community A, let us give them a school. Or in most cases, as we have seen, the DC literally becomes the planner, the executor, and in most cases, the one who decides what happens in the assemblies. So there are avenues actually that ordinary citizens can participate. But beyond even that participation, it is not just enough to be part of the planning, but also ensuring that what has been planned has been done for you. And that is where we are interested in. Because what we have observed is that Ghana as a country, we are not getting value for money for development projects and programs. And it is largely because the citizens are either unaware of what they are even entitled to. So now an assembly goes to build a borehole, and the whole community has to gather and contribute yam, look for goats and things to go and thank the DC. It is because the people believe that it is a favor the DC is doing them. but it is their entitlement.
Mr. Gato, you better come on. I mean, kwa maso na mini MCE, Emma, Emma Saman, Honorable Wilkinson, and Kitchen Common. Honorable Wilkinson, but you have come on UTV so you
yeah, Joe, many of them, and I promote to say.
Namia Dumo now, sir. I don't know about Jotinga.
Matunka, but Milano for Mokaka.
You said technicians in the
Matunka.
What's a
more for Mokaka?
Okay. And you do command say, sir, this is assembly concept, decentralization. No, a Kamia say, and a yas say, son say, Timufuano. If you want near the Adibiaba, contract or Yaguma Crano, could be with San Juan when you MC is a young quana, but a bit more crana. Timu for no crap, Pedebisa, some crying. Assembly man 7 day, acquire politics. With German party, in 7 party in a while, Bermudia. Between me party near Bermudia meeting, maybe I mean, called Makutia, Bacata.
Many of them it's hardly for me to hear you. Molan, we are free.
And then, Pacho, Mamma Tramming, come so you best have a beer.
I don't know what the say, okay. But instead of 2
I want to carry out Yen Casona, Ombehena, Afi, what's even Kana, Yatua, and Comonoso. Mr. Cato, Yantua on common 1 7 hour canoso. Baby, a chip madrin can say, to say an uncle, trust maybe so noble Wilkinson. Can in a chassis, party be a bear ma, yeah, a tycoon crassino, not a boamasa community participation, a bit to me, a human was. Unit committee and the electoral area system. And then you acquire the politics. You were parliamentary, a shenanka, a year new maybe a bit to me, abwa. But the year is also, or money Juana said, you need Juntino, a good and a unit committee acquire, who saw my meeting, who saw my yashina, or my bopobi, the accord district was a beer. This is because we now say. Or ye community never say favor being a DC in Iomo. Quite benny between a tennis had a number back. And I call politics here, you do yapim.
My brother, you are very right. We have the unit committee, the district assembly members. We even have the electoral areas and the area councils. And in urban areas, we have the urban area councils.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, these structures are not very effective, particularly if you look at the lowest level, the unit committees.
You better not ye.
It is because, number one, we have not paid attention to even build the capacity of our unit committee.
Well, I'm inside call a year, Honorable Wilkinson, who be with you. Sorry for cutting you. Honorable Wilkinson, but just say there's all to make. Since the Mudaho.
Mudaho.
And then come on, this a year, this is assembly, ne, quite a patem near men senior, dear no. dwumadie bi kɔ so ɔman ma no betumi abɛn ho bi ebi kura na wekensen at the office obi yɛ adwuma bi wɔ mantam bi enko yie anase ehia de bi wɔ mantam bi yɛ ne betumi de abeto anim but afi so a wekensen budget ɔbɛyɛ na no na ɛyɛ adwuma community ni timamufo no kura de ehia ɔmo no ɛnyɛ budget afi soro abɛnte no nyɛ adwuma bi kwan bɛ no man yɛbɛtumi ama amamu no yɛ ayɛ ɛnɔboa de ehia me de wonso ehia wo yɛ nyina ɛka bom contractor bi yɛ adwuma na enko yi kura timamufo betumi aka sanse sika no yɛ ɔman ma no dia
yo manya be ma me da sebebre me da ya hwefo ne yetiefo me mombi ajo me say ne o munyi say o sha the district assembly no ye won hyehyɛ ye wo ho a bibi kan ni say ye wo honorable assembly members a ye ne o mo ye twuma enti wo sha o mampani Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ni pre ni meso kra no ye say district ni bi wo ho a esoso enti ye betitim amana ye nkukuru a se ne be ya ye nsa beso ya manfo so udi mimi ho ye example a there was 17 electoral areas na 17 electoral areas no ye wo assembly members a o represent all the electoral areas and ye ni the edikan the tosu mi ni so no ye assembly no ye wo bibi a ye frɛ no town hall meetings ye community ni ko din komo na the tosu mi ensa no ye wo planning officer owo municipal assembly ho enti ansa na ye beye budget no ye call rounds ehwe so aha ye hia we na ya keka ni na bom ye keka ni na bom sa no a for example me was 67 communities ye ntimi nka say 1 year ye budget na ye do bia ehia de ebesem enti ye hwe say ebia ye mfa ne say obeye and I say I can do blue so mo na cheap compound na yakokro mu ho a ye no mo nyina akohia na ye no mo adi nkomo say na nka say ebia ye mamu school ye mamu cheap compound ye mamu park ye mamu we edi ye nyina ye kabo mu a ye hu ni say sesi ano ye wo school ba ko ho edi ye pe cheap compound enka ho na se ne be ye betima bo community no
hello nabo
say amemo no aye bunyi sisi ano aye municipal assembly ni district assembly no we go down to the earth say ye share community ni no mo di nkomo na ankoye say ebia obi a neti no office no waye na emom no de o mo say ye TV a o say okọ community no mo ko di nkomo a o share obi a obu o a onyaya na nka ya ne kwan ama no obu o a onyaya na nka ya see hospital na mo obu onso onyaya nanka yesi cheap compound na maomo but ye kani na bomu a yenya cheap compound yenya bako ha it mi serve be 3 communities kwan jini ya minister assembly ni yentimi enya kwan enka se yegu asphalt ana ye bitumon ye nye ye grading ebia ye ko twaso ma wo mo ne kwan na ye smooth.
Hello, Nabo.
So let's say Ediko. You let no car. You say the 54 no more ban. Or move 2 to 4 to 5 communities. And the community in a kaboom. Now, many of them are the only plan say you ITF for you. Now, ITF for no. You said me more than you 17 electoral areas. Electoral area in Muska, GFU. And this canoa, it is cannabis. Ekase community no bi omo ankasa omo ye bi aye fe no self project omo ankasa no mo ye omo ade bi na e use cannabis na omo so ne di akoka ho na omo so e di aye de omo di ye entity ekase amemo ni bi a abano e wo fom to obi a kase e bi a MC between office no take a decision see enko ye we wa enya sa na tie
honorable
the budget here no
hello honorable
budget.
Anabo wekezen.
Meja.
O temenka.
Meti won kafa.
Enko watwetwe ebre no susu entiara do aso afem kakra.
Me da se.
But ye kan se te se de wo kana la ni mu ne di ba ye hwese te se enwuma community bi adwuma bi e wo se ye ma omo. E biade bi wo ho a eye press impasse bi ade kronkra bi ama ye awie. Ba bibia se wo ho. ebetwa ho kwan saa yente wo kanye se afi nuye ne enye budget a timamifo no yeni ano
on say ye the budget no ye etuma ye wo emergencies wo ho ebia obridge bi ebu any budget ye timi koye na mo me se baba ne say ye kwa ko si school dan ye kwa ko si hospital ni bi e no no ye through the planning before we can get there na ye wo no ma bi wo etimi no no ye nka say any budget mo nti ye timi ye say wo ho na school dan bi wo ho na isu ato na apa school dan so ya was car everything the koye na school there ya kwa share for there as a for budgeting because procurement in so we go through the laws and you do yes ejuma no it is one go from the cross no ka so
anabo kezen
ebia obi abete yeka
anabo kezen
no be chei maja
we dey tell na ye brent we gise ba ye peda na oba studio ankasa kakra ye bisa ne se edu ba bi nso a wo se bo planning officers engineer ne ase die tu minimum tumi ye na tu bi otum se adwuma bi wo koso enye ye de ama contractor bi esan se enye timamu ni na ma contract ni ti okakra onye tiefo eno so he te se mo am monitor ne ade sa road inspectors ne ade no aya mo no mo kita onde na te se ko adwuma bi wo se adwuma no ye de ama contractor pa wanye ne yie but we need to minka
I did the question woman is municipal assembly no ye sheda any column say contractor na wo ye money via me me MC no say me satisfied and say you chianaka
ade tina ya ade na mine ye need to me see e be ka ho asem
emra no me fire so sa the contractor no ba me ni kokwa no so ne bia makoye so captain say won say o ye duma no we have site meetings ye ni site meetings nti ho no mo bibi ko yi a wo na we municipal chief executive no at that moment ni na yeso che wa dey say utina timamfo no anemu eti de o ye no enko yi me mo so utina se no ye ni na wie the certificate ko so ha yemfewu MC no misa o te kwa no ye ni na so anye ni yi
medas we dey gisi e pebre Mr. Eboatin as far honorable Wilkinson akere na say I say ye the contain e ko nsuo because ye say ye decentralization na say de be ma contract o say gisi e kosoro ho community ye kwan ne ade nso a enti ye ntumi nya enipa sebe this assembly ho na e betu enya o say bia we road inspector or the district ha to ye adwuma ni wia ana say bia building inspector or the district ha we ye adwuma wia also to inspect just say ayi ni wo hamile a back to region ana say back to Accra asara temamufo no enya value for money
yeah asempa na minim de kakra ne say eba road construction a
nye road ko de infrastructure in general
district level now
yeah
one of the things I hear as this some projects, if any performance auditing.
Yeah.
Performance auditing, they say, apart from financial auditing, be a FBI, be call. Na ya kwa say, sikasema the year, and your no, a course say no. Performance auditing no, it go beyond the money no. Now fe or call community no, it be a school diner yes year. Yeah, the hamani ade koboboni and your money we say. Cement was say come no, a comb pepe. We was say come no, pepe, any ade. But see here can no sir even performance auditing no Ghana audit service where that mandate no esro I be ka say nkran esro one crime na
yes akadua bi
nkom na ade ba ko ya bo ho ba ya bo ho dawuro ye pese ye as this some project ni say ye pese sa performance auditing no obroni say ye decentralize no say the be ya afi internal audit staff na omo district assembly no omo ankasa na ye betiti omo kwan bi so a omo regular financial audit na omo ye no na afi omo the performance audit no so aka ho na performance audit na say assembly no ye bibia na say omo ani di akire honorable kan say honorable ani di akire na emo no won say ehye ni ahye ato ho
woni di akire oni to media I say
na to da bi o ho so kura nso na ebi a wani di akire na emo no ebi a you don't have the technical know-how to be able to see say adie we no ebia enye say necessary ko enti no de ye advocating for ne say you be training the internal auditors no
Argentina constitution yen call for say yehia be a parliament say ye san hwe sa district assembly concept because mutie nsema ye kan dia na che say timamufo ase ye kan ho kra na ye kan ho keke ye ni tumi ye bisa question ne kra na ye ni ba bia de ko because internal auditors ni ade a wo se ehye soro ba bi me dey free zabzugu aba enkran se me ba be bisa honorable wo Ghana kra ko hwe minister bra ba bre me dey kwa tumi kwa bisa because so district kra me branch me hu DCE na e won kran.
Okay, they make kind of performance audit.
Metiwase.
And I'm one cry no, but district assembly ho ankasa no.
Yeah.
Your engineer wo ho. Your district planning officer wo ho.
Yeah.
Almost so mo mandate ne say be supervise engineer is supposed to supervise project na ekoso no to see say bibia eko no. But gap kese wo ho pa mienu a you identify from project na ne say.
Yeah.
Most of the times no omu ni ho aka de. And the engineer was so check say bia blocks na you use no e bia quality anase we no e bia machines e was they call or they check no oni bi ho na face so ne bi kura so a e bia was so call on regular basis every 2 months bia na 1 month bia was so call a time ni bedu no car ni ho car ho so fuel ni ho enti no be hu no na say e was so call no ontimi nko enti the any say e bia unit committee any assembly members any various identifiable groups or community ho no ye ma omontete ye say okay se bi a building e ba be school ni e be si amama mu wo akwanya say mu busa DCE any district official and say sika say na ekom plan ne e say na say ye no na afi mu group na mu community ho no mu fo mani ni akire enti mu de mani di akire say mu hu say bibi e koso na say enye ya mu ko report ma engineer and district assembly. Then they will come and solve it. And 1 2 I used to have person make 1 no if any community scorecard. And the community ni besia that's uncle for ya training omo nim e kwan ya was assembly ni fa so ye adwuma no. Na afi omo de sa scores na to ho no ma hwe kwan ya was ya hyehyɛ to so omo fa so no. Na afi periodically no omo ma assembly ni max. Into omo de omo issues ne ba assembly ho a. Na afi they come as a group, they discuss with the stakeholders at the assembly. Ye ni sa ya na timi nya more result than yes, but say individual back.
Mr. Katowe the time no continue the tiawa. The me bisa ne say ye hwe de ye nyina achi na. Kamia ye say de ehi o man man pa no. MC kura need to MC kura na say DC kura need to me. Na this is assembly assembly man akonya na akwakoso unit committee na so obi a oti community ho no aso no so. The me bisa ne say ehun konya say wo say ye san hwe emra no mu biom na ye sakra mu.
Well, thank you, my brother. I think the laws that we have appears to be somewhat, we can work with the laws. The large part of the problem is our attitudes and the attitude of our leaders. The attitude of the leaders at the local government ministry, down to the regional coordinating council, down to the municipal, metropolitan, district assemblies, even to the service providers. Our people want quality of services.
Yeah.
They want services to be delivered to them. Right now, we have many of our schools that are not performing. The district chief executive is the chairman of the district education oversight committee. The people in the community are supposed to have oversight over the school in their community. We have some communities for the past 10 years, children who write BC, none of them will get a qualifying grade. Yet, the community do not even know what to do. And they do not know that they have a right to demand that quality of education be delivered to them. There are communities where we have small clinics, hospitals, or sub-district clinics, or chiefs' compounds. The village folks go there, they are treated anyhow. They do not even know what to expect or what they are entitled to and what they should be able to demand from the service providers. These are the basic things that people need, because on a daily basis our people need health care. They need education. They need water. They need basic services.
National Commission on Civic Education so adwuma no so nche dan course because se metimem na menim me right say bia we ya de ehia ma me a wo say bia e bo hu de ro na metede a na e so mo so adwuma no to sine o baby.
So you find that our people appear to be now like beggars. They go to the hospital, they have to beg the nurse. They go to school, they have to beg the teachers. They go to service providers, it is more like they are doing them favors. And that is the mindset that we have to change.
Omope electricity prepaid ato okita scanso nya binto say network for days.
You need a meter in your room you cannot
yes.
find. It is like you have to beg the service provider to give it to you. That is the kind of system we have developed. And it is not the law that has created it. It is our human attitude. So we need to be able to engage our people to shift those mindsets.
Okay. Mr. Martin, onim be ya adwen say ye hian sakremu say wo say to send more CSOs near day. There should be a group be an system be a bind there to move forward there. Near Kabum near San restructure there because I say no you bring decentralization kasa keke and conform because said MCE be catch me say or to try nkomo na anyi ya just e kosoro na che say ade no ono kroti ye yama no kra no o ye leader o district ono kra ni tumi so
asem no enti ye kan say they say CSOs part and timamufo part and there was assemblies for ye no say the mini canton kan no emra na yahye wo ho na bom baby I say wo local governance act
na ba na du baby I say mra ni bi wo ho I say waton sebe appoint na okura ne dua because me wa district na ma contract na me ni expert wo ho a o betumi agina so ebu obi for say we dey wanye ne ye just a bank na there I say waton appoint na okura ne dua
exactly enti one key thing are dominating discussions nowadays no the election of MMDCs.
But I know say be any politics.
Yes. You
mu assembly man na dey any politics. Will be party blue and red, will be green and white black. Ya any politics nti say ya hwe ne ya ansesa yesu ban te say de mu kan ya. Na ye koto abama MCE ni ade kora. Say me party ni abe ma me district obi bia ma party wa ban mu so a me te wa de me pe na me.
Aya no kre. Na emo mu no o say ade ne nyina ne say
yes ye to aso da
ya so we ahwe de ye ya so ahwe
nti abato no beboa
nti abato no so ye nhwe say de ye ka no abato no one important thing ebe wo mu ne say ye hwehwe mu ye no from this am no kire say bibi to say the auditors ba be ye no politicians no and the obo wa na o di so na de omo ye nyina na omo sa kire mu na emo mu de communities na fire omo de scorecard ye we ya ba no ye de koto ebi kura wo ho da wo ye meeting na this yi be ba be bia no keke but you know 10 minutes no asori ko because
everyone no say the question so man bana apa abanti be ni yo nyini wo de ye na open up eno so asem be na aka kire wo
de make chat my mufo nyina na say say bre na so say na next time e be ka e ho
me say producer mo be because enkomo bi say de hiama Ghana ma
exactly enti de make chat my mufo nyina no ene say wo to ade say wo tena kam ba bia wo be fa bia wo be spend sika no what you tax dada enti say ade bi koso e wo mpatemu a already no yes national cake no enso enti ye cha obi anya bi enti nyame ye wadom na say kakra ba wo ho a e wo say wo di wani di akire na mo hwe say de be ya ade na e be ba no e be che e di ama mo na say wo do ho kosi nchen say o mfa ho party A na ye party B na e ba at the end of the day no ye be ya wie munya ho mfa so
Madam Mr. Samabu atia sesanso enora Yusuf Katon ya bre na so nkomo we nanka o se dipa de kwachi bakakra be kan ne se tumi hye wonsa e be fi wonsa daachi nti ye ni yie sanso na yetimamini a emfa part bi atade ye nhye na nka wano ntum sanse de ye omani ye no sika ka ho bi me de ne mado me ne obi ya e kan ho me ye de kasebo no e ba ye de mu si ha red light bre aso nyame nye yadom na de pa bi enchi ye me da kru ni nyina asi